From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Northwest, let's go ahead and jump into the forecast. Rain is looking likely this morning, but trending drier after lunchtime, specifically for the Kittitas Valley, Yakima Valley, and Lower Columbia Basin. Rain will stick around a bit longer for the Cascades, Blues, and Blue Foothills. In fact, we'll eventually see a transition of freezing rain for Snoqualmie Pass by the early afternoon and a transition to snow by the late afternoon. For tonight, we could have a few light showers left over during the mid to late evening for the Blue Foothills, but otherwise lower elevations should be dry tonight. Rain will finally transition to snow for Cabbage Hill by the mid-evening, and light snow could persist through the night for both the Blues and Cascades. For Christmas Day, Christmas morning could feature light snow in the Cascades, but it'll be a dry start elsewhere. Rain and snow will start to pick back up across the area starting during the early afternoon. And then for tomorrow night, intensity of rain and snow will especially ramp up by the mid-evening, with pass conditions sliding downhill for Snoqualmie Pass and Cabbage Hill. Snow levels will start to come up around midnight, so that's around the time we could see a transition from snow to freezing rain back to a cold rain for both Snoqualmie Pass and Cabbage Hill. Here's some of the snowfall totals that we're thinking for both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Upwards of 6 to 12 inches for our Cascade passes, so you might have to break out the tire chains there. And then we're not really anticipating any valley snow or foothill snow, but anywhere between 1 to 4 inches for our Blue Mountain passes. Then in terms of water for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, between 1/4 to 1/2 inch of water for the valleys and basin, between 3/4 to 1 inch for the foothills, and between 1 inch to 1.5 inches for the Blues and Cascades. Then we have a follow-up storm system for Thursday and Friday. Snow levels a little bit higher with this one, between 3,500 to 4,000 feet, 3 to 4 inches of snow for Snoqualmie Pass, less than 1 inch for Cabbage Hill, but obviously more for Tollgate and more for White Pass and Stevens Pass. This is going to be a very wet storm system, specifically for the mountains, as we're thinking anywhere between 1 inch to 2.5 inches of water, even some decent totals for lower elevations as well. Then we have another storm system into Saturday and Sunday. Snow levels a little bit lower with this one, between 1,000 and 3,500 feet. So 4 to 6 inches of snow for Snoqualmie Pass, a couple inches for Cabbage Hill, and once again, more for Tollgate and more for White Pass. So travel will be impacted during this time frame. This is looking like another very wet one, especially for the mountains once again. Just wanted to touch on temperatures real quick, as they'll range from about 5 to 15 degrees above average for the next 7 days. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Warmer and wetter the day after Christmas, and our active pattern continues after that. In Yakima, rain likely both Thursday and Friday, slightly drier Saturday, but wetter again by Sunday. Then in Ellensburg, rain likely Thursday through Sunday, trending drier and colder by Monday. For Hermiston, milder and wetter on the 26th, and more active weather is in store after that. Then for Walla Walla, rain likely Thursday through Sunday, but maybe a hair drier by the start of next week.